Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM, episode number 249. You may have noticed a little bit of time has passed here. I was basically trying to work out what the various issues were with our the mineral sludge, and I kind of narrowed my focus mainly to this one here. Actually, can you copy these things? No, you cannot. Let's create a new one. Mineral sludge. It's not there. It's in here, isn't it? Mineral sludge. There's another mineral sludge, and that one's a mineral sludge as well. So if you notice, so that's mineral sludge, that's mineral sludge, that's mineral sludge. So there's 3 over there. And over here we've got mineral sludge there, and we've got mineral sludge up here. And I've only named 2 of them from the looks of things, but that's beside the point. Okay, so that's something that I'll come back to in a little bit. But what I discovered is, so part of the reason is if this gets to max and blocks up, then these stop processing as you'd expect, and that's fine. But all of the little filter frames that they have will end up in this segment here, potentially, which means only the reprocessing of the slag slurry that we're producing off the crushed stone will enable these to be processed and then moved around. So if you don't have enough to go further than here, preferably up to at least, say, 2 of these can operate, restarting is going to be a problem. Now, that's not the problem at the moment, but it was a problem. So I think I need to be a little bit careful about that and make sure that I've flooded these. It's actually quite hard to work out how many you have, because you don't really know how many are sitting on the belt. You can assume there's like 4 on every segment, and there's about 8 segments there, so that's 32, I guess, or 32 counting that one, so 28, but then you got 3 there, so over 30 are buried here, and you just wouldn't get any action from them. So what I found was this had been the case, and this had got to basically 300, not quite, and that was one of our problems. Now, so you might think, well, okay, just come and bring more of the stuff, but I think the problem is a little bit deeper than just that, and I'm going to spend the first part of this episode tackling this problem. We may end up only tackling this problem, because I'd really quite like to resolve it. I mean, 3 is not so bad, right? 3 is not so bad, but we're getting a lot of service over here now, which is good. So maybe this is going to drop. No. What I decided is I probably need to make absolutely sure that all of these everywhere are enough to get beyond. I mean, ideally you'd actually have this one at the front perhaps in the future, and then all these others at the back, but I'm not going to go around and change that now. And I've checked all these other supplies. It's not these other things. So what I want to do, I'm sitting in the make everything. I have checked that filter frames are manufactured here. They are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order in I'm going to order in, say, 200. I don't really want solder coils. Do we order solder coils? Yes, good. They can go in there. I'm going to order in, say, 200 filter frames. Why can I not see? There they are, filter frame. Yeah, I'll order in one stack. It shouldn't take very long to deliver. That's just so I have the means to, you know, dispense them if I need to top anywhere up, which I probably will. I have an awful... Why do I have all this solid fuel on me? Good grief. Well, that's likely to get worse. Okay, so that's one side of it. Another thing that I did was I've actually made sure that all of these pumps up to the level 4 pump are now available. And I'm going to take a stack of those so that we can increase the throughput. But I don't... that's not the key issue that we have right at the moment. The key issue actually is... Let's get rid of these for now. And these for now. I can always put them back in. The key issue I have... fluid wagon, let's get rid of them as well. Do I need a petrochem tank? Is it going to come back if I get rid of it? Not sure. What about these ones? I'm ordering those. Let's just say none for the moment. Good, I wanted a little bit of space. So, if we have a look at the in-car, which is... This is where we're making copper. And we'll have a look at copper in a minute. It's actually recovered a little bit. We actually have a supply here, which is great. It's often not the case. But, and yeah, this is, if anything, it's getting bad again, right? If we look at, whoops, I don't know. So when I refresh this, this is Factorio. So I don't know what I can actually do about Factorio doing that. Yeah, so we're constantly now waiting on copper coil. And I think part of that reason was we're waiting on just the raw copper. There may be other reasons, like this turns to red, which seems a bit silly. And then I don't think this gets down the whole way, so there's 3-4 machines that are not actually working, and this could actually be a blue belt as well. So we should probably go there and fix those issues up to get more throughput. But the other, I mean, look, copper coming in here is kind of it's a little bit sporadic, and that had been caused by the Inca here not getting enough product. So one of the things I want to do is actually deliver more punch when we deliver and use the bigger pumps. So we obviously only allow one at a time. No, we actually allow more than one at a time, but we're only getting one, I think, being ordered. No, it's in here, isn't it? I keep making that mistake. We're only getting one ordered, although it does appear that maybe it's starting to build up. Because we don't have enough trains apart from anything else. So yes, I want to upgrade our fleet of trains that deliver the mineral sludge to the best trains, and part of what I did was actually to do that, so that we've got the better pumps. We now actually have the better trains as well. We've got locomotive Mark IIIs, and we have these tanks that have twice the capacity. So the weird thing I find with, I don't think there's an easy way of doing this with Factorio, but you can't like have a speed limit on the fluid wagons. You don't actually need the better wagon with the better train, but the train runs almost twice as quickly as the cheaper one, and well, it's not. I think it would be more like 500 if it was twice as quick. So it's not quite as good as that, but the storage capacity is twice, so that's quite a significant improvement. And to do that, I actually had to storage tank 3. I think it was an issue with storage tank 3. No, maybe not the storage tanks. One of these things needed something a little bit, maybe it was the pump. Yes, the pump. So we needed copper tungsten. We hadn't previously sent that here, so I added that in. We probably have tons right now. Well, we have enough. Let's put it that way. We have enough. And, oh, there's the iron. Not too far away in the end, so that's good. One other thing I want to do before I start this is I don't think I actually have the... Oh, I do have boiler 2s. That's boiler, and that's boiler... We do have boiler 2s, wow. Oh, no, that's not the sort of... That's not what I was after. These ones are what I'm after. So, steam turbine. I think I want to make steam turbine 2s for when we do our nuclear. Okay, these numbers are way too high, so let's just lower them to something a little bit more sensible. And that one to like 60 as well. I can cope with, that should probably be 4. Let's just make it 4. So I want to get the steam turbine 2. What's the difference in stat? I mean, we use these ones currently. Max temperature. Oh, okay. Let's read it from here. Max temperature 465 degrees C. Max output 5.4. The 2s are max output 7.2, higher max temperature. So I think they're the ones that we want with the new process. So what I'm going to do is set this to build the turbine 2s. And we'll allow it to build 40, say. We'll eventually need them. Some of the expansion plans that we have. I'm guessing the 3s need something really nasty. Yeah, they need the advanced processing units, so we can't quite do them yet. But they're a small step up again. Anyway, oh, our train's waiting. Good. What I'm gonna do now, I think, is we'll start by heading to... We go over here. This is where we have the sludge, all the sludge trains. There's one more thing that I'm going to do. So I'm going to improve the trains. I'm going to improve the pumps at key places. And I am going to also utilize one of the priority features built into built into TSM. That was one of the key reasons I built it in the first place, and that is to be able to draw with priority from... are we going anywhere? No, we're not getting there. I might just get out, because we're just trying to get across there, right? Yeah, we'll never get across there. Let's just jump out. So if you look at the bigger map here, I have here and I have here. Currently, all of the facilities are here for the mineral sludge. So when this one is saying I need a mineral sludge train, it has to come from here. Comes over here, round, fills up, goes all the way back here into the empty, and then maybe something down here will need the mineral sludge. Then it comes all the way back over here, and then it has to go all the way back over here. So what I want to do is open this up so that this will actually use mineral sludge, and I'm going to call the mineral sludge that gets stored over here, if we change its name to like Mineral Sludge East, and this will be Mineral Sludge... No, this is Mineral Sludge West. This is Mineral Sludge East, right? And then the priority, when trains are being ordered, on this side, what we can do is we can say deliver from Mineral Sludge West first. But if there's no trains available in Mineral Sludge West, we'll happily take one from Mineral Sludge East. And do the opposite over here, and then that will improve the quality of the service delivery. So that's what we are going to do. But okay, so your mineral sludge, right? Empty mineral sludge, empty mineral sludge. Right, how do we change the trains? Can we just go no? That is rails. Okay, how about, can I pick that up? Yes, I can. Now, can we give you that one? Yep, and can I pick that one up? I can, right? And can I give you that one? I can, right. So, fuel, it's got more room for fuel. Let's just give it those, and I just want to make sure it's still got all that. It has. Now, can I just replace these? I'd like to. Nope. Okay. Oh, you are manual. Okay, right. Fluid wagon 3s. Oh, you have connected up to this one. That's bad. Wrong one. No. Disconnect. Whoops. How do you connect these stupid things? That's better. G. Okay. Fix it. Right. So you're all set. That's one train that actually should be okay now. Good, it's going away. This one here is next. Okay, it still has all this stuff. I wonder if you can just... I wonder if you... Where are you going? You're also an empty mineral sludge. I'm not actually sure how many of these trains there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Okay, 8 of them. Can I intercept this one and swap it? Okay, good. Now, how much of this stuff have we... Ooh, that's not very much. You can go back to automatic. What are you? Now, you're full mineral sludge, aren't you? Ah, you're actually a Mark III train. So you see it has 100. Right. And what are you? You're an empty mineral sludge as well. I may have to wait for some of those to cycle back. 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually going to run out of trains before I've completed this. You are... that's the one. That's for empty mineral sludge. Empty mineral sludge. Empty mineral sludge. Mineral sludge supply. I'm a little bit surprised this actually works. So many empty mineral sludges. Adding to mineral sludge in. Okay. No, stop. That's a Mark III train. You can carry on. You, you can stop and... Where do I see that it's a Mark III? There. You are just a normal train. Okay. Oh, I can't fit all the fancy fuel. Where's the fancy fuel? There it is. Right, we need to pick up that one. Fluid wagon. And you now can resume. Alright. I basically need you to get an order and get out of here. Oh. So, no, I need to do the one that's behind this one. You can go, actually. This one here can get my second to last locomotive. Ugh. And you can, of course, get the rest of this. And off you go. Now, I didn't have enough locomotives, so Where are you actually going? I think I'm going to jump on board. That's not the one I wanted you to go to, so I'm actually going to jump off. Oops, wrong enter key. Okay. Are you going somewhere? No, you're a different type of train altogether. I might just get out of this really busy area. Maybe come down to here and call my train. Shouldn't be too long. Ah, I keep hitting that key. All right, send me to here, please. Now, I can get rid of the fluid wagons. How come I have 9 of these? That seems like a problem. Okay, we need to... I manually picked these up last time, so I guess we're going to have to manually pick them up again. Locomotive Mark III. And fluid wagon Mark III. Oh, I didn't stop that train. That was silly as well. This is it here. Come back and get me, please, bud. I should make this a faster train as well. Not so much because it's needed for the material distribution, but just when I jump on board, or if I make my special train that I've talked about, it would just be slightly better, wouldn't it? There we go. Now take me back up to here. And we'll see if we can fix the remaining... should only be one that's not fixed as such. Very good. So, you are a Mark III, you are not. Okay. Oh, where'd the locomotive... Oh, that's probably... that's what happened. We've got 2 locomotives down here. Because the fuel took up too much space. That's alright. Let's go... And you are just running for some reason on this stuff. And you also need locomotive. Okay, and now back to automatic. And if we have a look at trains, what are you? You don't look like you're what I want you to be either. I must have miscounted, I guess. Let's rip that one off and give you a locomotive Mark III. And that one, and locomotive Mark III. And fluid wagon Mark III's. And you can continue. Oh, and you are a Mark III. Right, we're probably pretty close to all of them. That's empty mineral sludge. Manual then. Whoops. Oh, it picked it up. Good, good. I'm actually surprised by that. There's more of these than I kind of thought there would be. So you can go back to that mode. You're a Mark III. You're a Mark III, so we need to go in here and check the trains to see if they're all Mark IIIs. And we can't actually do it from here, can we? No. Mark III, Mark III. Oh, what the hell? Mark II wagons? How did that happen? Okay. Mark II fluid wagon, no. Mark III fluid wagon. Back to automatic. Mark III, Mark III. Oh, right. That's how that happened. It's not even the right train. Never mind. So, if I had... So that's a Mark III. You're going somewhere else. That's probably all the trains. I'm going to suppose. Fluid wagon Mark II. Fluid wagon. Right. Yeah, Mark III, Mark III. Okay. So, the next step is... Where are our three over here? It's 1, 2, 3. They're down there. I'm not that far to run to it. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah, you are what you are. Mark III wagon. Probably time I look at upgrading this armor and everything that goes with it too. Here we go. So you're a Mark III, good. You're filling up to 50k. This also means we have to change the rules here. So, not greater than 50k, greater than 100k. So we'll get them a little bit less often now. And these pumps, there's nothing on the pump, so all I need to do is simply take it from a pump 1 to a pump 4. And those pumps can go away when I get to the right place. So that should have fixed this one. 50-50, there you go. And look at it take off. That's just wonderful. Now, over here. So you have a P, you've actually got 148, that's fine, but we're going to change you to 100. And fix your pumps to Mark 4s. And get rid of those. And that's you done. And the third one over here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Just cleared up my inventory quite nicely. The third one over here for now is this one. How much do you actually have? You've only got 54k, so this will turn you off, in fact. 100k. P signal is gone, but we still have that train coming. That's all right. It'll just take a bit longer than it took previously. And those two can go away now. What I'm going to look for is anything that is not moving, as that could potentially constitute something that I can put more of these filter frames into, right? And maybe this is a perfect example of such a specimen. Yes. Okay, let's start by adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's add 20, say. Yeah, there you go. There you go, and there you go. So that's pretty good. It's actually... Oh, I see. Yes. I don't need it to top me up, I don't think. Do we have the same issue here? It looks a lot like we do. So let's put another 20 in here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. And here, same issue. Here. Yeah, it's same issue. I don't even know if putting 20 in is enough, or whether we should actually put more in. But 20 seems like a decent start, right? Okay. So this is the poor train that... Oh, this one's taking slightly longer to fill. Yeah. Off it goes. Right. Now, how is our issue looking? It's actually looking slightly worse for wear right now, but that's okay. Why is it okay? It's probably partly because I've delayed everything, right? Do I need more of these? I probably do. I think I'll grab another 2 fluid wagons. So I can make 2 more trains. Okay. And then we will call my train. Come and pick me up. We'll now go over to the eastern side, do them, and then we'll set up the stations. So head over to, we may as well go to this one first, about there. It's quite a long trip, especially when you start off by going around in circles. Okay, so starting here, I may not have enough of these anymore, but anyway, you have to be greater than, whoops, 100. Your pumps need to be level 4. So let's just get rid of the level 0s. This is going, but oh, what's the actual hold up here? We've really strapped for sulfuric acid for some reason. You don't have nearly enough O2. Ordered O2, but it's not coming. This is killing the water. But that should be able to come out here. Why are we not? 26 purified water. What's this? Oh, it only goes in there if this is above a certain amount. And you have that too. I really need the oxygen, so at the risk of lowering this, what we should do is use one of no inspector valve. We should use an inspector valve here. No, not there. We should use the inspector valve here, maybe. Or there. The inspector valve needs to... So I want that to be able to flow. It has to kind of be in here, doesn't it? Wow, purified water's dropped to nothing. Okay, so what I want to do is I'll use one of these pumps and a wire from here to here. And let's say if this is less than 300, if purified water is less than 300, purified water is less than 300, then you're activated and you can do that. So that will bring some purified water back into the system. And that should stabilize it as we drain off as much as we possibly can. Right, now, you're active, you're active, you're active, you're active, you're active, you're kind of active. Yep, you're going Alright, you actually probably do need some more. So I'm going to give you another 20. Okay. This looks like it's all going. Except that one. I got some in the end, so I guess it's okay. You're still struggling on sulfuric acid, which I guess you're probably struggling on as well. Although I'm going to give you a few more of these as well. And you have some, you have some, you have some, so that's probably fine. And we'll just pop down to our final one. Yeah. I think I'll have time to get everything I want done. Where is this? That's it there, right? And we're just up there. Okay, good. So you need to be changed to 100,000. These pumps need to be changed to the Mark IIs. Mark IV rather. And we need to check. Actually, those will be fine. What about these? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess we could probably do with a few more. Maybe even just... Oh, I'll give it 20. Just to be sure. You definitely look like you're probably slightly light. So, yeah, let's just give you another 20 as well. You're working, you're not. You're not. Oh, we've got this problem though, haven't we? I'm still going to give you 20. What's the point of bringing them over here if we don't? I think we're a long way away from actually flooding the system. Sulfuric wastewater. We're now struggling to get rid of it. Looks like we still have a problem down here, doesn't it? Yeah. Sulfuric wastewater. Probably need speed modules for these two. Oh, and the purified water's gone straight up to max again. Oh, this is a different one. Yeah. Yeah. So, is that stopping us from doing anything? Not sure. Oxygen is good. What are these? Chem plant 2s. I wonder maybe if I made them 3s. They're 2s as well. Maybe if we make them 3s as well. Chem plant 2, chem plant 3. They're only slightly faster. It's really they have more module slots. That's the main difference. Well, I'm going to leave that one. We still have about 10 minutes perhaps, so let's see what we can do about setting up our priorities, well, our stations and our priorities, to see if we can maximize how all this is working. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to... This one is called Mineral Sludge Supply, but it never seems to get any trains. 3. How about, can we look at stations with this name, where they all are? Oh. I need some of these too. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm not sure where it has to go. If I'm only going to have 2 trains here, that's probably enough. So I would explain while none's going there. Empty mineral sludge. Is there like a trains? So we can go to stations, and if I wanted mineral sludge, supply. So we have this one. Oh, I've got that one in there, and I got this one over here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to still use that one. So, you're going to be mineral sludge east. Mineral sludge east supply. And control copy. Mineral sludge east. Empty mineral sludge east, maybe. Empty mineral sludge east. All in words, old-fashioned. So that's empty mineral sludge. An empty mineral sludge. So what I want to do is create 2 trains that will go over here, which will be the fast trains. Oh. See, now this is why I ripped all these out, and you can see that the bots finally came and took them away. 5. Here you go. Now you see it. Now you see it. This is why we need the nuclear. How's it actually going at the moment? Completely drained. These guys are as hot as they get, but the nuclear just can't cope. Wow. Fuel cells finished. Ooh. I'm not going to do that one just yet. We could do that one. It's 12k. Yes. Okay, so nuclear is a high priority right now. Never mind. Okay, locomotive Mark III. So these are going to take a bit to fill, actually. Maybe it's all those trains that we put in that were half empty that has now really smashed this. But anyway, we want to take you to empty mineral sludge east, where you'll wait for circuit condition, and then you'll go to mineral sludge east. Mineral sludge east supply, where you'll wait for circuit condition. Okay, how's your fuel? We're still, we're struggling a little bit, which probably means the back one has got hardly any. That's unfortunate, isn't it? What I could do is go, you don't actually need to go any further than there anymore. Okay, that's probably not helping that much anymore. Off you go. And I should have made a copy of that, but I didn't. But we know where it's going, so... Okay, good. Now, there. How full are you? Not particularly. Okay, so we can do the rest of it while we're sitting here, actually. So what we need to do is go into our priorities, select the mineral sludge priorities, which at the moment are just these, right? And we're going to edit or append to the current station list. So let's start with the empty one. So if we use the append, we can go empty mineral sludge or empty mineral sludge east. Now, what this one's going to do, aside from make this scroll a little bit more, is in priority it will go to here, and then it will use this one if there's none here, right? And we do the same for this one, mineral sludge east supply. Right, now we want to do the inverse of this, but it has to have a mineral sludge at the front. So I've got the wrong I've got the wrong empty train symbol, which is interesting. Let's put mineral sludge back, and we'll go mineral sludge, and I will use fluid wagon, and this will be select stations. This time it will be empty mineral sludge east first, and then empty mineral sludge, and yeah, that's right, I didn't do my correction to this one. So now when you want the full train, mineral sludge, and I guess I could give it a letter or a number, 2, mineral sludge 2, or actually what would probably be better would be east. So here's the east one, and that will be mineral sludge supply east. Mineral sludge east supply, and then mineral sludge. So now we've got our extra priorities, and I take it you're actually full. Good. I'm going to jump on board and tell you to go. Oh, another train's coming in. Interesting. Oh, and another one. So yes, this one is coming in here. Neither of them are being used yet, but that will change really fast because what we're going to do is, as discussed, we set this mineral sludge area here up with a new priority. Instead of that one, you now get that one. And the other one, oh, actually, while we're here as well, everywhere that we are getting mineral sludge delivered, which, here's an example. So we want to change, not that, we want to change you so that you get your mineral sludge east, like so. And apparently, oh, we've got a ton of stuff, so we're getting a train on the way though. Why did that happen? Never mind. Never mind. Okay. It's everything down this side. Now, you need to... So you've got a train coming. Apparently. But, I want to change this to... that one, so that you normally take it from the east, but that's not going to stop the train that's already on its way. And now we need to go over one block. Which I don't think I actually... Less than 240,000, yeah, that's okay. I want you to be supplied from the eastern priority, and then we'll come up here. Whoa. Just saw that one in time, and you need to be supplied by the eastern one in priority. And there's probably another one or two. You need also to use the eastern priority. What's up here? That's fine. You should probably use the eastern priority as well. Anything more? No, nobody's been called yet. How are we doing for time? We're basically perfect on time. I'm just going to jump in here. I'm assuming that this guy is going to go to this side because that's what we've just programmed it in priority to do. And we'll just see if it sort of makes sense what it tries to do. This is actually the main reason why I originally... There you go. Where are we going? We're going to the Inca. So, I mean, that's okay. It just means there's nothing on this side that needs something, and there was something that urgently needed something on the other side. Being the Inca, so I actually don't mind going to the Inca because I might play a little bit with its ordering to get it to make more sense. And I'm certainly hopeful that these changes, the Inca being copper ore, well, that's a convoluted route. Okay. So what does this do exactly? 240k minus mineral sludge. Output mineral sludge. And then divide by 50. How about we divide by 100? So we've got 164k. That's what we want. Train's on the way. We don't... This doesn't give us a P. That's not really what we want. We want... yeah, no wonder this hasn't worked quite the way I want it to. What I want is like 300 minus whatever's here, which would be the same as, do I want 300? I mean, it could be 240, but it should be like minus 240 and then plus, right? So that one comes in at 120, right? And then this one, 120 divided by 100, it equals, oh, wait a minute. That's a negative. Divided by minus 100. Okay. So that's a positive P. So we're trying to get to 240k. And at the moment we're at about 90k, so we're like 140,000, yeah, 150,000 deficit. So that means that we've ordered a train, P1, and we're ordering from this side, but it's not ready yet, it would seem, because that's just about always the case with the Inca. It's always needing trains. So that is interesting. We now have 3 on the other side that are needing full trains. And a train has just been dispatched to the Inca. And we've got a supply on the other side. I think this is helping. This has certainly dropped. So this means that this is going to probably go there. We've got one on both sides now, so... Where are you now? Heading to the Inca. And it's from this side, so that's very good. It actually, like, this is balanced quite nicely even, so I'm sort of happy with that. I kind of think maybe that's fixed our issues. Now, why aren't you having one of those, and why don't we have one of those? That would be better. What are you at now? You're empty. Where's your train? Just held up in traffic. Copper, how are you doing? You still need the speed up. And power. Power's still not good enough. Okay. Thanks for joining me, guys. Look forward to seeing you in the next. And, yeah, 250th episode. Should be more power. That should be good. See you then. Bye-bye for now.